Hello everyone, welcome back to the Good Life Warrior channel. I hope your day is going well. As you know, the economy is cooling down. This put a lot of pressure on many business, not just the business in the US, but also business around the world. So on one side, you can see the sales is starting to trending down and the cost continue to rise. This put a lot of pressure on delivering the profit margin. If you are an e-commerce seller doing business on Amazon or doing business on Shopify, you should be very scared that Q4 is going to be a very difficult quarter to deliver on profit margin. So in this video, I'm going to give you 2 tips to help you save money right away to help you protect and improve your profit margin. To improve the profit margin, of course, there's so many different ways depending on the size of your business. In the corporate world, the most effective way in improving the profit margin for them is to lay off people, fire people. Basically, if you have 100 employees, now reduced to 80, you saved 20 payrolls. For a small business like, most of the e-commerce sellers, you are the only one employee. You cannot fire yourself. So to improve your profit margin, you have to look at the areas where you spend the most money. The first area would be your raw material cost. Your raw material cost account for a huge percentage of your total cost. So if you can get a lower cost on your raw material, instantly your margin will improve. This will involve the first tip that I'm about to give to you. Negotiate a better price for your raw material. But how? In the past months, I have been very busy negotiating with the suppliers from all around the world. I have many suppliers in Europe, in Italy. I have many suppliers in Taiwan, Korea, and China. I wasn't using large volume to negotiate a better price. I wasn't using my own relationship with them to ask for favors. I was using one very convincing factor to get a better price, which you can use that too. That is the exchange rate, the US dollar against the foreign currency. If you have not been following, you should be shocked to know that the US dollar has appreciated against the Chinese yuan for more than 10%. In May, if you gave your supplier $1, they make at 6 Chinese money. Well, today you gave your supplier $1, they can get 7 Chinese money. This is a huge pickup on their side, on their margin. This creates a pretty big bias towards your supplier. Therefore, you can use this US dollar, the exchange rate gain on your side to negotiate a better price. In my negotiation with the Chinese or the European suppliers, I just pretty much point out how much US dollar has been appreciating, how much gain they have picked up. So my request is to be fair, let's reduce the cost by 10%. I have got some suppliers agree to support my request by 7.3, by 10, by 7.8, by 5. It varies depending on your cost base with this particular supplier. But regardless where you are with your current cost, I can guarantee you can use the US dollar, the exchange rate appreciation to negotiate and save money right away. So take this tip and start to negotiate with your suppliers. Now let's look at the other area where you're spending a lot of money. Can you guess where? Of course you can. If you're in the business, you know where you're spending most money. That is shipping. In 2021 and 2022, we have seen historical high shipping rates, right? I've been in this business for over 20 years. I have never paid so much money on shipping to move a container from China. Remember 2021, early 2022, we're paying $13,000, $14,000, $15,000. In certain cases, we're paying $16,000. For some beginners to start the Amazon FBA business, they just couldn't even begin because the shipping cost is more than their product cost. That left them with very little margin to launch the new product. Luckily, the economy started cooling down. You can see the shipping rate is dropping, but you still don't know who you can trust to give you the best shipping rate to help you improve your profit margin. This is desperately needed for Q4 and for 2023. So that's my tip number 2. I'm here to give you my freight forwarder contact. Her name is Veronica Chen from Townsend Group. This is a remarkable company. I have worked with them. You know my criteria is very high. You gotta give me the best rate. You gotta be very knowledgeable to provide the service I need, and you have to be very quick, very kind and respectful in communicating with me. Many of my students have benefited from Veronica's service, so I'm sharing this contact with you. I would encourage you to hop on to Sourcing Warriors Facebook group, get her contact right away. She is servicing so many people there, so you will get a flavor how she communicates with other people as well. So those are my tips for today. Number 1, take these exchange rate appreciation and go start to talk to your supplier. Get the cost reduction right now, minimum 5%, and ask for 10. Okay? Second, go get Veronica Chen's contact to reduce your shipping cost. I wish you luck. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.